Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on my channel. This video is regarding when you hit rock bottom because of a narcissist. I'm sure no one wants to hit rock bottom because the further you fall into the hole, the higher you have to climb to get out. I hope that this will be a learning experience for you to gain insight and awareness on your journey to healing. If you would like to hear more interesting information, please consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on hearing more interesting topics. I would like to give a shout out to one of my new viewers in Las Vegas who commented on my last video. Monte Blazilla, this one is for you, and as promised, I'm still rooting for you. Okay, here we go. Let's learn, reflect, relate, and heal. Whether you were in or coming out of a relationship with a narcissist, they have conditioned you to take responsibility for the harm that they have caused. Here are a few things that they will do from an emotional, psychological standpoint that will cause you to hit rock bottom. They will confuse you, mislead you, misdirect you, and subjugate you. They will talk at you instead of talking with you. The abuser uses what they know about you to gain a home court advantage. They will blame shift mixed with gaslighting, which is a manipulation tactic at having you doubting yourself or questioning your reality. You begin asking yourself if you're going crazy, and this is one of their ways to put you on the pathway of hitting rock bottom. They see you as disposable in their life, and they have very little regard for you as a person. They are choosing to treat you badly because they believe that they can. They spend most of their time making other people hit rock bottom by their hideous behaviors. Once you realize that you're hitting rock bottom is when you begin to not notice who you are. You look in the mirror and you don't look the same. You may have gained weight or lost weight due to your emotional roller coaster ride with the narcissist. You may not feel the same, and the self-respect and self-worth you once had for yourself is now gone. The things you used to do, you no longer do, and your time is spent feeling psychologically trapped or paralyzed by an unfamiliar feeling of fear. You begin to feel isolated, alone, and uncertain as to where you stand in the relationship. The mental and physical stability, structure, and strength you once had, it no longer exists. You feel emotionally exhausted and violated in the worst way, to the point of being ashamed to share your feelings with your family and friends. You feel like you have no control over your choices, your opinions, and your decisions. And you feel that you no longer have a voice, and being treated like a slave, a toy, a resource to be used at the expense of someone who doesn't care about you or your feelings. You realize that you are being controlled and dominated, and you also realize that you have been taken for granted, which can activate shame or even anger. Your worst fears have now become your reality, and this person has caused you to hit rock bottom. For some, they will use you up until you have nothing left to offer and are no longer useful to them or anyone else. You find yourself homeless, moving in with family or friends. You may also find yourself broke with no financial stability because you were taking care of the abuser, or they swindle you out of money, your savings, and completely destroyed your credit. For others, due to the emotional anguish that the narcissist has caused, they have lost their job, home, children, and for some, sadly, have lost their minds. The emotional abuse is insidious and slowly eats away at your confidence and self-esteem. Narcissists have no bottom, and they go as low as they are allowed to go. And that is why their goal is to push you down to hit rock bottom. They have no empathy, integrity, and no conscience, as stated in my previous video. There is no low that is too low for them to go. They thrive from a place of emptiness, and they operate from a place of darkness. If you have found yourself at rock bottom because of a narcissist, that does not mean that you need to stay there. That does not define who you are as a person, and that does not mean that you were defeated. Rock bottom is somewhere none of us ever wants to be, but sometimes it happens. It's a place that if you allow it, it can destroy you or keep you stagnant, bitter, and defeated. However, on the other hand, it can teach you a valuable lesson, such as how to completely remove yourself from the destructive, toxic person that dug the hole for you to fall in the first place. Gorgeous one. The best thing you can do is to climb your way out. Go no contact, continue to educate yourself about unhealthy, toxic people, and continue to love the most important person in your life, which would be you. This would conclude when you hit rock bottom because of a narcissist. If you're still in one of these toxic, dysfunctional relationships or used to be, please comment below on your rock bottom experience. And for others, please share this video with someone you feel that it can help. I hope that this video was helpful and provided the insight that you were looking for.